So what happens if I start streaming? Hello, hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, it should all be working. My microphone is being a bit strange today. There we go, okay. I believe I'm live. Let's have a look then. It looks like everything is working. I can't see anything on my screen. Oh, it's just refreshing, I think. Here we go. There we go. I'm just gonna get it on my phone so I can see the live chat. Yes, so just gonna get it on my phone so I can talk to you guys. Probably there's gonna be nobody there, but I literally don't care one bit. Right, let's have a look. Streaming. Why can't I just see my streams? Doesn't let me see my streams for some reason. I just want live streams. What? How do I put it unlisted? Please type in the chat if you can actually hear me and if everything's going alright. Oh dear. We don't need you. And as always, if you're watching from the beginning, I'm going to be putting timestamps because it's going to get pretty boring just for this last bits, and I will probably edit a highlight video so you don't have to watch through all of the boring bits. So, right, here we are. I don't think anyone's typed in the chat yet. No. Okay, that's alright. I'm just going to copy it. Copy the stream. Here we go. Right then, yes. I'll say that one more time. I'm literally going to be editing in, so you don't have to watch through this bit if you're watching this in the future. And it doesn't work either. I literally have to get the URL. For some reason it just doesn't work. The link does not work when I copy it. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm sending people to the control panel, not to the actual video. I am really dumb. Anyway, YouTube, my channel, and still doesn't say that I'm live. What is happening? What if I go to my YouTube studio? Has anyone said anything? No. Oh, apparently I need to change my resolution because it isn't optional. Oh. I was thinking of getting some music in my streams. Here we go. Here's the link. Oh, it's private for some strange reason. It isn't actually public yet. Oh dear. Save. There we go. Now, people can actually, you know, say hello because I've actually turned it public now. There we go. Yeah, I need to remember to put it on public so people can actually watch my videos. I didn't realise I was that stupid. Right, so... And my phone just vibrated. And it said that I am live, which is good. InterPixel. Then I can watch my chat, and then everything will be set up and people can actually watch me, and then we can actually start. For some reason, in my OBS, it says that I literally can't, like, pause the recording, and I can't, like, say this is live, like, when I want. It literally starts live streaming the moment. Let's see. All 3 are watching. Hello. 3 people. This is live. Like, when I want. It literally starts live streaming the moment. Let's see. All 3 are watching. Hello. 3 people. This is live. Right. Here we go. So, now I can actually go to my live stream and make sure to say hello if you're in the chat. Hello for the 2 people who are watching. That is probably me and somebody else, so hello. I probably don't need that or that. And I'll close that. Right then, so hello guys. Today is day 7 of print, and I need to turn off my phone because it's just literally okay, put it on sound. Oh, it's on there. There we go. So, somebody says, greetings, it's me, whoever that is. Hello. Right. Oh no, I need to have the chat on. I think I'm getting every single mistake I can do wrong. No, right today, because I'm making right mistakes. Inception. Anyway, today is day 7 of Nodevember, and today we're going to be doing print. So I'm probably going to start by trying to sort of brainstorming my ideas, and then I'll get to the vector math. I think I'm going to be playing around first with drivers and RGB curves, just because you're technically not allowed to use keyframes because that isn't procedural, because I want to make an animation out of this basically. So, I'm going to switch to my streaming tab, and I'm going to open up Blender, because that may be a good idea, because we may be possibly using Blender. Here we go, Blender 2.9, obviously use 2.9 because it's got the denoising, and I'm going to open up my custom, it's sort of a default scene, but I've just sort of messed around with some of the workspaces. So, and I need to actually keep my phone on so I can see if anyone's actually writing in the chat. Right. Okay, Blender is just opening it up. Hopefully you can all see it fine. Right. Let's just see the delay. Is it 5 seconds delay? I'm just checking also the... Actually, that's pretty good streaming. Anyway. So, I'm going to delete the monkey because I don't think we're going to be using Suzanne. I'm going to get rid of the plane. I'm going to make a new plane, in fact. And now I'm going to go to my shading tab. I don't think I want the camera view for this one. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to make that a bit bigger. What? Sorry, that's my sister. Anyway, here. Right, so let's start brainstorming our ideas in our shading tab. I'm going to use the annotate tool, and I could technically go and get my Wacom because I will be using it, so I'm just going to get my graphics tablet. Right, my graphics tablet is almost set up, and I can never be bothered to restart my computer so the drivers actually work, because I'm that lazy and forgetful. But the Wacom technically works without me having to restart my computer, so I can use it. Right. Okay. So, say hello if you're still watching, or if you're in chat or whatever. Right, so print. So, what I think, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of printing. Why is the annotation tool not working? Huh? Oh, I have to add a new... What? Oh, there we go. Now it's going to work. Okay. Just get out of the way. So, first thing that I think of when I am... when we're, like, printing is not actually the sort of printing thing when you get a piece of paper and then you tell a printer with a list of instructions. No, for some reason... Why is my... It looks like my screen is flickering on the screen. Oh, I think it's recalibrating or something. Sorry about that. Anyway. Yeah, that's really annoying. Maybe I should change that, because that is rather annoying for my viewers. I could change my video bitrate up to something like 1600. Let's do 1600. See if that stops the flickering. If so, if it doesn't, then, well, I can't do anything about it. So, I am going to be doing something like a sort of a print. So, I don't know if you've ever done these things where you get a potato and then you cut things into them and then you put them in paint and then you put it onto a piece of paper and you get a cool sort of print thing. And it looks like it stopped the flickering, so woohoo! Oh no, I don't think it has stopped the flickering. Whatever, it looks pretty unnoticeable. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a sort of a rectangle here with things cut into it, and then we're going to have a piece of paper here, and I think I'm going to make this out of a cube or possibly a sphere with that as the bounding box, or maybe a cube, I don't know. And we're going to make an animation so that basically goes like that and it prints on, and then that gets like splodged with ink or paint or whatever, and then it's going to go back and it's going to be a looping animation, and we may want to crumple this paper if I actually have time, but that's my basic idea. But the first thing that I want to play around with, and I'm just going to put my graphics tablet out the way so I save a lot of power, because graphics tablets are very... I can't think of the word. Anyway, I'm going to start to play around with drivers, just to get some basic idea. So I am going to get a cube like this. I scale it up a little bit. And nobody's watching, how nice. It's literally just me watching. Anyway, so I'm basically going to play around with drivers. So if you don't know what drivers are, they're these things which are controlled by nodes, or maths, basically. So if I can actually do something in the layout with drivers. So you see here, if we just do that and go into isolation mode, and we go to this tab here, it will give us our... No, that's not right. Here we go. Then we can play around, so you see we have X, Y and Z location and rotation, but this is... The thing about this is that it's with Eulers. No, it's with Eulers. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. And so that may be a little different. But if we did the location on the X and we did hashtag, so meaning I want to put a driver into this, and then we just write frame, it means it's going to go zoom off and never to be seen again. And what we can also do is, you see hashtag frame here, we could do divided by, so the / 20, let's say, and now you see it's going along a lot slower. So what frame does is, you see, if we just bring this up a bit more, you see this here is the frame number. So you see we're here on frame 36, so if we put that back to normal frames, that is going to go 36 meters that way. So if we go to 10, if we go to 10 here, it's going 10 meters. Oh my god! Oh my god! Just 3D Things is watching. Oh my god! Hello, Just 3D Things. I really love your channel and you teach me a lot about vector math and stuff. I'm still learning. And yeah, this is my first time doing Nodevember. But yeah, I watched your stream yesterday. That was on drawing, that was very cool. Hello, Just 3D Things! Anyway, so, drivers. Hi, InterPixel! Hello! Anyway, so, back to the drivers. So you see here, we can put any mathematical expression, so it could be times, so asterisk 4, so it can zoom off even further into the distance, never to be seen again. But anyway, that's what drivers are. But the thing with shading is you can use them in shading, but you can mess around with RGB curves to almost adjust the time and interpolation that the speed of whatever you're animating is going. So I've never actually done this before, so I've definitely been very prepared. Anyway, so I'm going to render this and get rid of denoising, otherwise it's going to kill my computer. Okay. Yes, I really like the live stream, thanks. Anyway, what is this light doing? Let's make some 3D epic lighting cinematicness. Anyway, so what am I going to do? I can just make a... Actually, I can just... So I'll add a vector displacement node, plug that into there, and I'll just add a position... Oh no, sorry, geometry. Here we go, geometry. It's funny, it's like 2 people are watching, me and Just 3D Things. Like, out of the 2 people who are watching this, I couldn't believe that Just 3D Things was watching, so that's amazing. Anyway, so this is our position vectors. Now we're just gonna get a combine, XYZ. So, what's oh no? Anyway, and nothing's happening because we're using tangent space. Carry on, you're doing great. What's happening? What's gone wrong? What am I doing? Oh, sorry. I think I'm supposed to use texture coordinates and generate it, and then mess around with that to sort of make it the same. I think. Okay. Well, vector math, and then because it's a bounding box, we have to, on an average, 0.5. Oh, sorry, minus 0.5. There we go, and then we're going to scale that by 2. Scale by 2. Is that better just 3D? Is that better just 3D things, or is that something completely different? Oh, I know what you mean by oh no now, because that actually sticks to the geometry and position doesn't. Ah, yes. Anyway, so now we're using object space. You can see, and it's still not working. Why is this not working? What have we done? Oh, we actually have to turn on. Dear me, have I not actually? And we're going to change it to displacement only, because that's how you convert generated to object. Yes, exactly. But we don't want to use object, because if you see here, when I move this... Oh. I can't remember the reason why you use generated. I actually forgot. Actually, let's just make this a bit more organised. Scale control. Yes, and then scale Y. Something like that. Some cool node wrangler things. No, that isn't node wrangler. Can you actually, you can see, oh, you can see it in post displacement. Sure. So we're going to put displacement only, and don't put displacement and bump, because that's going to give us some strange lighting artifacts. So here we go. And now we have that on. This should move, you see, along the y-axis. So now I'm going to add a value node. Value, here we go. And then we're going to plug that into the y for now. Actually, no, let's do z. So you see, if we do a... Oh, it's normal issues, of course. Yes, yeah, it would be normal issues. Okay, so if we do frame, it's going to zoom off into the distance, never to be seen again. And we should probably have a timeline. Right. Timeline, here we go. So, let's go back to 0 when we can actually see our box. And I've never done this before, but I think if we do RGB curve, no, not an RGB. If we do an RGB curves. Oh, and also, yeah, sorry about, hopefully it's not too laggy, but my computer isn't great. And so that's why it sort of is a bit laggy sometimes. I'm actually not even doing it at 1080p, I'm doing it at, it's between 720p and 1080p that I'm streaming at. I'm happy you started in November. Yes, I'm very happy as well. Have you been watching CG Matters tutorials? It's kind of funny, every single day they get like 1 hour longer. Alright, okay. So, now... I think we do a scale, let's see what happens here. So if we do that, and then we just like divide this by like 20. Yeah, CG Matter is doing great. And you. So you see, yes, it's doing exactly what I wanted. So basically, you see here, we're doing some sort of What if we, let's make it, I can't actually set it to an interpolation. Oh no, can I? Can I set this to like linear or something? Or does that just not work? V? No. So you see, this is sort of exponential. Well, actually it's Bezier, but whatever. You see, it's sort of doing that. Hopefully you can understand that. But if we go like this... Oh, what are we doing? Whee! Like that. Wow, it took me ages to figure this out myself. Yeah, I watched, what was his name? I can't remember. But, he did it anyway. So you see here, it's actually... Oh, let's not divide by 20. Let's do something like 5 or something? So you see here, it's actually following our curve. So so this is technically the speed. I don't know if you've seen in compositing, but there's this thing called time, which literally nobody uses anymore, but it's sort of the same thing, as you can see here. So, 3 people watching, yay! 1 more person watching, right. So, why did I just delete my cube? Oh no, I've gone up to isolation mode. So, shading. Here we go for the RGB curves. I'm going to have a go with a vector rotate node. Actually, I'm just going to check the stream audio. Wow, it's only got like a 5-minute buffer. 5-second buffer. Imagine it was 5 minutes, that'd be ridiculous. So, if we add a vector rotate node, I'm not particularly good at this one either, but I know a little bit. I watched CG Matter's video about, what was it? It was making illusions in Blender. He used this to celebrate the fact that it was in Blender 2.83 or something. So, what happens with a vector rotate node? What if we... Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's just get rid of that and then just vector rotate. Vector rotate. There we go. What actually does this do? If just 3D things, I know, hopefully you know about obviously you know about this vector rotate. I'm not particularly sure what it does, so it would be kind of helpful if you could help me on that. Center. Does it rotate on the... Is it doing anything to the origin? What's it doing? Oh no, we want the center to be negative 0.5, would it be? And then for the axes, I can't see what's happening there. Angle. Maybe we need to... Oh, thanks. Thanks, just 3D things. What if we put them into all 3? You're sending a scalar to the input vector. Oh. Well, that's why. So how do I be able to rotate this, then? What would I use? Send this to the angle. Okay. I will. To the angle. So I do want to use the vector rotate. Oh, X is angle. Oh, Euler. Wouldn't Euler work? No. Rotation? Nope. Because if it's Euler, then, what is happening? Hello. Sorry, 1 second. Hello, sorry, I'm back. What do you mean, just 3D things? So, center. What does that do? Sorry, I think my chat may be a bit too, Oh! So, after vector displacement, connect the vector rotate. Oh, so I'm just putting it in the wrong place. Sure. Get rid of that. So, vector... And why do you have to do that? Is that because you have to calculate the displacement before you do the rotation? Does that preserve the origin or something? Or am I talking a load of nonsense? Okay, it still doesn't do... Oh no, we want an axis angle. Would I put this on a negative 0.5? Maybe I should just watch a tutorial. Angle... Oh my god, it's actually working. Okay, so it's on negative 0.5 because I've accidentally moved the origin. So if I do 1... What did I do here? Oh, do I change that? So I want it on the axis angle, and if I move that, that isn't going to do anything. So I want that to be 0. Hang on. Oh. No, not them. I want those to be negative 0.5. Okay. So, what is happening here? Let's go to the top view. Is that really the top view? Yes, it is the top view. So, what is this coming from? So, if we move this, then that's going to move the origin. So, we need to move that to 0, effectively. So, angle, that isn't going to do anything. So, if we put... No, not like that. If we put 1 here, then are we going to be moving it... Ah, right, okay. So if we're moving it... send coordinates to vector input of vector displacement node. The vector input. So do I send these coordinates into there? No. What has happened now? Oh, I've done the scale wrong. Do I... Send that as the input. Okay, get rid of this vector rotate. Well, that's going to scale by 2. Scale that by 1. What has happened? I feel like I'm just getting a one-to-one lesson from Just 3D Things, so thank you. Now add the... Oh, right, okay. Sure. Should I set this to 2? Okay. Now, and test it. Okay. Vector rotate. Plug that in there. Now let's have a look. Oh no, we have to view... No. Yes. Ah, now you're moving the origin. Now I see what's happening. Right, thank you. Okay, brilliant. Do I have to... Oh, you can join the Discord server. We can actually have a chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Sure. Are you able to link it in the live chat? Because I'm not sure if links work or not, just to avoid spam. But, hopefully the link will work, because then I can, join it. Oh. Right, here we go. The axes, okay, yeah, that's the center. So if we do that at negative 0.5, that's gonna... Yes, oh. Okay, I think I understand it now, which is good. Are you serious? I'm not sure if I want to call, sorry. I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think my parents would want that, to be honest. But we could definitely chat if you have a Discord server. Oh, it's updating a lot. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So, angle. So, if we put a value node into this, we can mess around with RGB curves. RGB curves. Here we go. There we go. We can just do something like that. Discord, we have a lot of procedural artists. Cool. Oh, there we go. Checking for updates. It's still updating. Right, hashtag frame. Cool. That sounds good. Okay, so it is following our RGB curves rather rapidly. So let's just divide that by 10. Let's have a look. Okay, that just looks like it's going linearly, but that could just be my refresh rate. Let's change to Eevee. Oh no, Eevee doesn't do vector displacement. What am I thinking? Oh, there we go. So, why is that not? Is that actually doing anything? That just looks like it's going... Okay, we'll mess around with that for another time. Okay, ignore. Right, so have a vector rotate node. There we go, we can set that to 0. And we can control H. And we can put it in a, I think it's Shift G. No. Type? No. Shift Control G? Value ranges are going beyond 1. So do I have to fraction it, or... Oh yes, of course. So would I use a fraction node? Would that preserve it, or not? Actually, I think I'll just join the Discord, because then we don't have such a, such a delay. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be showing this. I'll just do that. There we go. Right then. Instead, you can use a function that keeps the range. Yeah, sure. So, what is your Discord server? I'm sure it's on your channel. I'll just have a little look. Okay, subscribed. Just 3D things. There we go. There we go. And okay. Community. So where is the Discord server? Oh, join our Discord server. There we go. It's in your about page. Brilliant. Okay. I guess I'll join the Discord and then it will be slightly easier to talk. Yes, I will accept your invite. Brilliant. Sorry. Okay, hello, sorry, I had to go for a second. Right then. Display capture. Okay. Check one of my video description. Yes, I've done that, and I am on the server. So, oh, just 3D things. Oh, sorry.
Just underscore 3D underscore things said no issues.
Sorry, but could we possibly use the the server, to talk?
Just underscore 3D underscore things said yeah. Just underscore 3D underscore things said that's fine. Just underscore 3D underscore things said and I can hear no lag. Just underscore 3D underscore things said but I can hear the text to speech.
For no apparent reason. Right, so here we have in EV, which we don't want. There we go, and right. But I can hear the text to speech. Oh, whoops, I need to turn off my desktop volume, I think. That must be very annoying. You shouldn't be able to hear it now, but just say. So do I set, so for the scale, have I done this the wrong way around? So do I plug that in there? Am I supposed to plug that in there and then put that in here? No, is the answer to that. How do I keep it the same size? Oh, is everything fine? Oh, whoops. Okay, thanks. Keep that at 0. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do a print of, like, a stick man, let's say, just because that's what everybody's doing. So number 1, let's just make the stick man. So I'm going to... Oh yeah, please could you send me the screenshot. If we just set this scale to 1, what have I done? Because if we set that to 1, then that isn't completely... Do we then have to divide it again? Or scale it after the displacement? So -2. No, that's not going to work. Anyway, let's make the stick man first, because that is what life has come to. Okay, principled BSDF node. There we go. Plug that in here. And here we have some strange normal issues. Oh no, that's just the lighting. Right. Let's go to the top of this. And let's do a... Let's take these coordinates and do a separate XYZ. There we go. We're just going to be using... For the stickman's body, we're going to be using X. Oh, and by the way, the reason why I'm actually making a stickman is so we can sort of imprint it into my my print. I don't know if I'm going to try and make it look like polystyrene, or maybe I should even do a potato. Actually, that's a really good idea. I'm going to do a potato with an imprint of a stick figure, stick man. It's going to have an animation of the potato pressing onto a piece of paper, and then the stick man is going to appear. Ah, here we go. Thank you. Okay, scale. Oh, yes. Oh, so I was thinking, of course, you'd have to subtract something, so we just have to do that after the vector rotate. Thank you. Right, then. So we're just going to have to vector math. Hang on, let's just make that less annoying. Okay. I can understand why that makes sense, by the way. I think CG Matter, when I watch his videos, he must have done it a million times. And then I just subtract the scale. Oh no, I think I've done that wrong. Okay, let's have a look. So, scale, then put it in vector rotate. Oh! What have I done? Why have I put that displacement there? What have I done? What on earth? Okay. Okay, let's think again. Vector rotate, subtract, and then vector displacement. So we're going to add a vector rotate. And then after we've done that operation, we're going to add a vector math once again. And we're going to subtract the vector rotate from the scale, from the original coordinates. No, from the scale. Here we go, and then we plug that into here. And what is going to happen now? Scale. I think I've done everything. Oh yeah, subtract. Well, I've basically done the same thing. Scale, vector rotate. Oh, so it does have to be on Euler. Yeah, I was wondering about Euler. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Literally, just because every single tutorial I've watched are people in America. So then we can just mess around with that. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh my god, that's even more epic. Wow, I find that very epic. Okay, that is very epic. So, what have we done? We've added, we've scaled, so we've made the object coordinate system. Then we've rotated the vectors, and then we've subtracted. What has happened here? Are we... Okay, great. Okay, now let's just set that all back to 0. And now let's look at this. Oh, we want to rotate that by 90. Here we go. So that is the thing that we're trying to isolate. Let's add a math, not vector math. In fact, a math. I'm going to add a greater than. Both are fine. Yeah. Because you have existing coordinates on the surface. Do you? Do I? Okay, I'm gonna proceed, but I may be doing something wrong. So if I set that to 0. Okay, so that's the isolated mask. But actually, we're not going to do that. We need to separate this into 2 pieces. So we have one for the potato. So firstly, we need to make a hemisphere. So, okay, so how are we going to do that? We kind of want to pinch it at the top and then scale it. So here we have a rotate. I'm going to take this. Oh no. Am I going to want the vector rotate though? I'm going to add the vector rotate in later. And then subtract. Nope. Wouldn't it be brilliant if you could just type in the name of the node instead of just add a vector math and then set it from there? Maybe it would just sort of clog up the system a bit too much. Anyway. Subtract. Oh dear. What have we done here? What has happened? Okay. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. I need to add 0.5. No, I have to... Okay. Subtract 0.5. Brilliant. And then, if we view that, everything's fine except I've scaled it by 2. So... No tabler. Are you serious? Is that in the preferences? I'll just have a little look at it. Node tabler. I have... Or maybe I'm pronouncing... Oh, it is... Oh, is it paid? Or is it... Is it on GitHub? Or do I have to pay for it? In which case I'm not getting it. Oh, imagine it was in the Blender preferences. That should be a thing though. Anyway. Do I have to after this? Go by -2? No. That wouldn't work. Oh, it's free! Oh, hell yeah then. Okay, I do want to go to that link. Right then. Here we go. Okay, so do I just install the module? Probably. Let's just, yeah. I'm already signed up. Anyway. I probably want the zip. So let's download that. Because that would just be amazing. Do you use it? 3D things? Because, yeah, that's really useful. Okay. I'm installing it right this second. And recommending it in every single one of my videos because I didn't realise that was a thing. Okay, what do we want? What is it called? It's called downloads. Nodevember, okay. Nodevember. Okay, is that going to add on? Is it an add-on? There we go. Okay, install that. So now, no, that's not working. Subtract. So, doesn't seem like it's done anything. Press tab. Oh! Oh, that is epic. So, I can just do a subtract. Now that is very handy indeed. And also, why is this like 2 times the scale of the cube? What's happening? If I do it to 0, then that's happening. MR for map range. Epic. Ah, so if I do math, will it give me all of the operations? Ah, there we go. That is because you have to subtract the actual cube. Oh! Oh, right. Oh. I totally knew that. I totally didn't just forget that. I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, these are the cube coordinates. These are the scale coordinates. Have I just done that wrong? I think I've done that wrong. Oh, the cube scale. Ah. So I put the scale and then the coordinates. I think that's what I did. But after the VD, what were they? Vector. Oh, right. Oh, after it. Oh, yeah. I should just use my brain. Oh, hang on. No, I can do the cool thing now. So I can do subtract. Epic. No, that's with math. Vector math. Displacement. And then I have to subtract the scale. What's happened now? Oh, and put that there? Okay, now it's 0.5, 0.5. No? Do I just set that to 0? No, that's on that corner. So I do 0.5. Oh, do I have to, what do I have to do now? Yeah, that's what I've done. Now it's, does that have to be 1? Oh dear. I've done something wrong again. 0.5. 2. Change it to 1. Oh. Oh, my scale is not 1. What am I doing? So now I can do that to set that to 2. Okay, great. And actually, let's just chuck a wireframe in there. Okay, great. And Blender is broken, and so it gives me triangles. Yeah, perfect. I like how this simple node system has taken me ages. I mean, I watch loads of tutorials, and then I think like, oh yeah, that's easy, and then I try it out for myself, and then I literally like forget everything. Anyway, let's add a subsurf with adaptive. Okay, nice. So we're going to try and make this, let's set that to simple. So we're going to try and make that a hemisphere. So we're going to get the combine XYZ. And what do I do now? I put that, do I put that into there? No. Yeah, just need a bit more practice. Only a little bit more. X, Y, Z. What have I done here? Oh, I need to plug that into there. There we go. Now it works. Right. So I want to... So here we are. That's the top half. And we want to use a map range. No. How do I... Map range. I can't remember. MR. Ah, right. Map range. What was I typing in before? RM? I don't know. Anyway, so... Okay, noise. So, are we going to add these two? No. We're going to... Add? No. Add vector math. I think probably not to degrees. I'm gonna add. I think probably. Oh dear. I think probably I'm gonna learn a bit more before I do my next stream because that may be a good idea. Okay, here we go. Okay, we can do that. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, MR. I didn't know that. Thank you. Anyway, no, not a pixelate. Why? What on earth is that? Anyway. So, what is happening here? Switch these two around. Okay. From minimum to maximum. So let's look at that on side view. No, not with orthographic view. Side view. One is side view. Wow. Okay, let's set that all back to normal. Yeah, I did quite a lot of shading with the normal displacement, but I'm getting into vector displacement now. Okay. What have I done? Let's just add another map range. What on earth has happened there? Oh, because you're adding things, you always have to subtract vector math. Subtract 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Still, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I think I was doing NP for some reason when I was typing in map range. What was I thinking? Okay, so we can now do that. That is epic. If we put that onto that, so we want to get rid of the bottom half. So we want to get this put this out the way, number 1. Get 2 map ranges. Oh, and wow, I made a sphere. How exciting is that? Okay. Plug that into the value. But this time we're going from 0 to 1. And now we're going to add these 2 together. No, we want to go from 1 to 0. 1 to 0. I should just watch CG Matter's cookie tutorial. Yeah. Okay, this is not my... I've literally only done that many nodes and it's been like a really long stream. I think I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to actually learn how to do this, and I'll probably post my results on, what is it, Blender Nation, Blender Nation or Reddit or something. Yep. And I may do like a time-lapse video or something, just because it's not actually that interesting to watch me struggling at vector math. So, thank you for watching.